Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for match number 31 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fancode. It's going to be Ajman, their second match of the evening, taking on Emirates Reds, a live and exclusive from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, we have absolutely no time to lose. Mudassar Ali, over to you for the toss.
The captains are here with me. The match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, Shahrukh Amin leading Ajman. Next to him is Tani Suri, the captain of Emirates Reds. Gentlemen, are you ready? Head is the call. Lucky with the toss, what have you decided and why?
We're going to look to bowl first, as we're saying the chasing team does have an advantage. So we're going to look to have a target on board and then look to chase it down.
Is Adnan Ul Mulk back in the side?
No, I'm still leading and we have the same playing 11 as the last game.
And under the lights, what kind of total do you think is gettable?
I think anything under 110 should be a chaseable score because the wicket looks very true. It looks like a good batting wicket. We did mess up in the first game today, but I think if we pull ourselves up, we can be better.
Best of luck and enjoy the occasion.
Thank you so much.
Tani, they have asked you to post a total.
Yeah, so obviously we were looking to bat first either way, so it's positive for us.
Young side struggling, but lots of positive.
Yeah, lots of positives. Obviously, as individuals, I think we can look to do better ourselves. Looking of a total over 100. Let's see if I've not got a good start this tournament as well, so looking forward to that.
A younger Suri, he is doing a wonderful job. He has already got 9 wickets. Now this is the right time for the elder Suri to get some runs.
Yeah, surely, obviously, I've been looking forward to that today.
And any changes?
So we got 2 changes, as you said. The youngest Suri doing good, so we're resting him today, getting another spinner in place of him, Ali Asgar, and we've got Zawar resting and Rayan back to the side.
All the best and do well.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the sideline is that Shahrukh Amin has won the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Much appreciated, Mudassar Ali. So news from the sideline is that Ajman have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Very, very important game for them. They lost their previous encounter, a one-sided loss there coming to Fujairah. So let's take a look at the 2 playing 11s for you. Let's look at Ajman first. Very much stable side there. Awais Ahmed, Dania, Liaquat, Isamat, Yurab, Hamdan Tahir. No Adnan Ul Mulk once again. So they have not really made any major changes to the side. And for Emirates Reds, Abdul Ghaffar, Ali Asghar Shams, the young left-hand spinner. Furqan Khalil, Gatin Wadwa, Hazrat Luqman, who's having a very fine tournament. Mohammad Shahdad, Rayan Khan, Sayyid Haider Wasisha, Tanish Suri, of course, leading the side. Usaid Amin, the off-spinner, and Zuhair Iqbal, the swing bowler. Well, Emirates Reds are not really in serious contention to finish in the top 4, but Asghar Khan, at least you can look to get back to winning ways.
Absolutely, it's a crucial game. They must start well here. The 2 openers are out there in the middle. Furqan Khalil is shown good signs of form, and alongside him is the making of a superstar, Tanish Suri. Look at the figures: 176 runs, average of 25, the strike rate of 157, best of 41 for Furqan.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been in decent touch in this D10. Batting as a collective has been a struggle for Emirates Reds, so let's see if they can put that right tonight. Tanish Suri, very early days in the tournament just yet. Of course, he was on national team duties, but a very fine player, technically sound, and he has certainly added some power to his game as well. Awais Ahmed, 7 wickets in the D10 so far, outstanding economy rate. He will once again be expected to deliver that killer punch in the power play with the new ball.
Oh, absolutely. It's imperative that Ajman, they start off well, and this is the man, the spearhead with the ball early on, looks to swing it, and if he gets it on right, he can trouble the best in the business.
Let's see then. We're just about a few seconds away from action, live action beginning. Of course, you can watch all the thrills and spills of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 on the Sports Eye channel on YouTube, and of course on the Fancode app if you are tuning in India. So final corrections being made by the match officials. Ball is handed to Shahrukh Amin, who will duly hand it over to Awais Ahmed. Taking a look at the setup, there is a deep mid wicket and a deep fine leg in position. Very interesting, Asghar Khan.
Obviously, the idea is to bring it back in to the right-hander, but that offers him the luxury to go with the swing through the leg side, shorter boundaries, but I think he'll be looking to bring it from off stump and finish on that middle stump there.
Right then, all in readiness. The two match officials out there in the middle. Match number 31. It's a crucial one, especially for Ajman. They need to get back to winning ways. They don't want to let the pack of the likes of Dubai, Emirates Blues and Fujairah move beyond their reach. Remember, top 4 qualify for the semi-finals. Sharjah pretty much locked in. Who will the other 3 be? Let's see. Struck on the pads, but clearly not within the line of the stumps.
Hint of in-swing there from the left armour and leg buys for Khan Khalil. Touched late on it. And that one definitely swung in, but swinging down the leg side.
Encouraging start. Of course, it is that stage of the evening where the floodlights take over. You do expect a bit of movement of the white ball. The brand new white ball, in fact, under lights. So let's see if OS Ahmed can get it right. No change in the field for Tanish Suri. Very strong, especially square on the offside. So do not offer this young lad any width. He will smash you away for sure. Slow delivery, hint of extra bounce as well. Beautiful off cutter there from OS Ahmed.
And that's where he's so good. That's where he's so smart with his variations. And he's not afraid to go off pace early on in the piece. Good bowling.
It will be very, very important for this pair in the middle to get Emirates Reds off to a flying start. Their batting has been a bit hit and miss throughout the D10. But Ajman are slightly vulnerable, I would feel. They will be feeling the pressure of this encounter. So can they take advantage? Swinging in once again. Catching the inner half of the bat. Only going to be a single. 2 men deep on the onside. So smart field setting for the way he's trying to operate here, OS Ahmed.
Absolutely brilliant. Bowling to his field. Giving no room whatsoever. Bringing that ball back into the right-handers with one odd off-cutter which just leaves the right-hander. This is perfect start here from the left armour.
I would perhaps suggest that he take one fielder outside from the offside and put it at a catching short mid wicket maybe. Oh, this time going across the right-hander. That's beautifully bowled.
That one went away. The variation there. Tanish was expecting that ball to just come back in. Perfect start. Bowler full length. Tanish will be a little disappointed. He had the opportunity. The length was there. Couldn't make contact.
Yeah, absolutely. Just laid it to lay bat on ball and that would have screamed away through the covers. But it's been an excellent start for OS Ahmed and Ajman so far. The 2 overs of mandatory power play will be very crucial if they can keep a lid on the scoring or pick up a few wickets. 3 for none after 0.3. So we've seen Fujairah slightly go ahead in the points table. They're on 10 points. Sharjah 9 wins out of 9. They are in an incredibly rich vein of form. Ajman, this will be their 10th encounter of the D10. Only 2 more matches after this. So they desperately need to get back to winning ways. Time is running out in the round robin stage of the D10. Once again, that change of pace delivery, beautifully disguised again.
This is high class stuff here from OS Ahmed. Mixing it up here. And the length is key here. And Tanish was looking to go slightly across the line there. Misses that one.
Yeah, that's his go-to zone for a boundary. Up and over mid-on. And very smartly bowled it wide of the sticks. So far, very, very good from OS Ahmed. Of course, it's a tough format. You don't really get your rewards as a fast bowler, especially bowling in the power play. So the focus is on economy rate rather than wickets, and he's operating at below 9s. Outstanding. This time it was pace on swinging in. Just got his bat down in time. But an excellent over to open up from OS Ahmed. Only 4 runs off it. So it's going to be Mohammad Ismail sharing the new ball with Awais Ahmed. He'll be operating from the Bukhatir end. He's been pretty decent in this tournament, 9 wickets. And he's got Tanis Suri here. He saw him shimmy down the track, bowled it wider, and he's been stumped.
I never look settled, Tanisuri. This form of the game is looking to charge, and he charged too early. He's done in the flight. Not much air that Ismail gives the ball. He just hit the surface and a little bit of spun and bounce. That's the end of Tanisuri. Stumped by Hamdan of the bowling of Ismail. He's gone for 1 of 5 deliveries. Early trouble for Reds. They're 4 for 1.
UAE under 19, Rayan Khan coming in at number 3. He's had a real toil in this tournament so far. Just 20 runs to his name. But he's a very, very talented young batter, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, his talent is there, but he's got to transform that talent into performance, and this is a great opportunity for him to come in early.
Yeah, he's a natural top order player by trade. So let's see if he can produce an innings tonight. Ismail coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Long on and deep mid-wicket in place. Need to be careful though. Rayan is a sweet timer of the ball. Can hit those big sixes. Early wicket in his spell will certainly boost Ismail's confidence. Nicely pushed away off the pads, and Rayan is underway.
Gets off the mark, nicely tucked round the corner. He can afford to take a little bit of time. It was Tanis Suri who was looking edgy, and nicely done by the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, Ismail bowls it quick in the air, so there was really no need to run down the track. You could have looked to just carve the ball behind point. So poor shot selection from Tanis Suri. He'll certainly learn from this. Meanwhile, deep mid wicket and long on in position for Furqan Khalil as well. And we know he likes to lace the ball over the covers.
Well done, well done, well done.
Very smart bowling from Ismail. Not a big turner of the ball. Just bowls it into the pitch, wicket to wicket.
He keeps it very simple. He's got decent control, and his stock deliveries are the one which drifts into the right-hander. Perfect delivery to a right-hander on the bigger boundaries on the leg side with mid-wicket and long on. He's crapping them up for room.
Been a very slow start to the game for Emirates Reds. Only 6 runs scored in 9 deliveries of power play. He goes aerial and straight to long on. Double strike for Ismail. And Emirates Reds are in deep trouble.
And disappointing tournament for Rayan continues as he shimmy down the wicket and looking to take the left armour on. Safe pair of hands from Daniel Liaquat, and Ajman are on top here. Reds really struggling. Rayan goes for 1, 6 for 2.
Syed Haider Wasi Shah coming in at number 4. Only his third innings of the tournament. He's also struggled for form. That has been the problem, Azhar Khan. Nobody has been that consistent run scorer apart from Furqan Khalil for Emirates Reds. Poor delivery. Oh, almost overbalanced there. Be careful, Wasi.
That's been the problem with their top order, and Ryan looking to go downtown, find the fielder. Too early wickets that straight away puts you on the back foot in the power play.
Only one there.
Safely off the mark. But well, the mandatory power plays are almost done and you're going at 4 runs per over.
Oh, that is totally unacceptable, to be honest. I think something has got to give. And Furqan Khalil, he is the man here for Reds to get the impetus into this innings.
Only one.
Excellent over from Mohammad Ismail. Only 5 runs conceded and 2 big wickets. 9 for 2 Emirates Reds. Mohammad Abu Bakr will come outside the power play. He's had a real toil in this tournament so far, Asghar.
A lot of potential, but he's been really struggling for rhythm. That consistency is not there with his line or length. Hence, he's been taken for runs.
Yeah, sometimes you just get stuck in a rut and these matches coming through thick and fast. Once again, not being able to time the ball for Khan Khalil. And talking about Abu Bakr, you don't have time to go away and work on your craft in the nets. Get your confidence built up once again.
Absolutely. He's got to get back and bowl quite a few overs and get back to those basics. When he gets it on line, he's a real handful. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely. Bowls genuinely in the low 130s, mid 130s, can swing the ball away from the right-hander. Nice looking punch from Wasi, but now that the field is spread, the boundaries are well manned and well covered.
11 for 2. Really struggling here. They need to get going here, and something has got to give in for Khan Khalil. He's been in decent form. The pressure is right on him because the rest of the batting order didn't respond so far in this campaign.
Absolutely, and you need somebody in the top order to fire. They need to take a chance on one bowler, and I would look to go after Abu Bakr. That will be a wide. Well, he's a bit disappointed, but when he sees the replay, that's well beyond the tram lines.
Was clearly wide there as we look at the replay. Just trying to bowl wide off stump, and he just kept on going with the angle.
Well, mid-off is in the circle, so if you can just punch one down the ground, that could be an option. A long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square, and the sweeper cover as well as the third in position. So you need to take a calculated risk here. Otherwise, just going at about 4 runs per over is not helping. Well, he was looking for that shot, and this time the umpire is on the side of the bowler.
Yeah, fair call, because he was moving across the crease as well, and same time he was advancing down the pitch. Marginal call. He gets away with it.
For Khan Khalil, just looking to open up the offside. He does play that flat pat shot over covers, over mid-off, and very smartly, square leg has been reined into the circle and they've pushed the mid-off back. So they were sensing that Furqan Khalil is itching for the big shot. Rightly so, they're 12 for 2 in the third over. Something has got to give for the Reds. And that's another wide. Abu Bakr just not being able to bowl straight enough.
Yeah, he's trying to bowl offside off stump to invite them to hit through the covers. Interestingly, it swung away in the air. Once it passes the batter, it swung back in. There's a little bit of wobble there.
Yeah, maybe just that seam going a bit diagonal when it hit the turf. And it has been difficult to bat on. We've seen in the previous 2 games as well. Not everybody has been able to time the ball, so certainly the pitch is playing some tricks. Nicely bowled, right in the block hole.
That's fantastic stuff. He's strongly built, he's athletic, muscular guy, he's strong, and he's got a beautiful action. When he gets it on line, he's a wonderful bowler to watch.
Yeah, sometimes these are the growing pains of a young fast bowler, especially in the UAE when there's dew about. There's a lot of top quality competition. Sometimes you just need that one good match to get your spirits up. Oh, that was marginal, right on the edge. And umpire Asif Iqbal has let him get away with it.
That was so important to his confidence. Didn't have a great outing the last time around. They're playing a double header and he's backed it up well here. It takes a lot of mental strength to be able to come back in such a short space of time, Ahmed Khwaja.
Especially in the D10 format that is tailor-made for the batters. Well, he's certainly flirting with danger there. Sometimes he's to the right of that tram line and sometimes to the left. It's become a lengthy over now.
Yeah, a couple of wides. Another one of those Abu Bakr deliveries, offside, off stump. He must finish strong here for his confidence, because up till this point, despite those wide, he hasn't conceded much, so he don't want to go for a boundary here.
Yeah, just falling over in his action there, hence dragging the ball towards the offside. Hasn't used the bouncer yet. That's a good option to have. But fine leg and square leg are in the circle, so I'm not sure he'll be brave enough to bowl that delivery. Maybe just give him a bit of a cushion on the onside. Ask for Khan Khalil to play the horizontal bat shot, because if you can execute it right, it's a dot ball to close out the over, and it would be a decent over despite all those wides. Edged and past the keeper. He went full, and well, the luck has favoured for Khan Khalil on that occasion.
Unlucky for the bowler. That was perfectly bowled. Little bit of a waist swing. Genuine outside edge. Oh, no chance for the wicketkeeper. That whistles past him for 4. A boundary to end the over. They are 18 for 2 after 3.
Superb first over from Mohammad Ismail, and naturally he will continue. Been one of the standout performers for Ajman in the D10.
Absolutely. He's done well. What a great start. 2 wickets and 5 runs in an over. He must finish strong here. They got the stranglehold of Emirates Red at the moment.
Yeah, just going at 6 runs per over. Really struggling. Only 1 boundary hit so far.
Only one.
Punchy drive, but there is a deep extra cover in position for Wasi, so very smart bowling from Ismail.
And that's his strength. He likes to open up the offside. That's the feel for the right-hander. 3-man back on the leg side. Big boundaries and offside.
Only one. Aane, back kya aane?
Worked away towards square leg. They will pick up 2.
Back up.
Taking advantage of that big boundary. Must be at least a
70,
72 meter hit there.
Yeah, big boundaries toward the leg side. Acres of space to work it with soft hands and pick up that second.
They do have a lot of left arm spinners in the side, Ajman.
Only one.
Mohammad Aftab Javed, who's feeling at that deep mid wicket position now on screen. He could be a useful option from this end.
Absolutely. One feels, Ahmed Khwaja, there's signs of this pitch slowing down.
Yeah, it's seen a lot of wear and tear for sure. This is the second day of operation on it.
रुकते रुकते
Upish. And in the gap. Nicely put away by Wasi.
Great use of the feet here from the right-hander, Sayed Haider. Going slightly inside out as well to open up the offside wide of mid-off there.
Yeah, wasn't quite to the pitch of the ball, but connected well. Only the second boundary hit by Emirates Reds in 3.4 overs. That is very unlike the slam bang kind of action we expect in the D10.
only one
Only going to pick up a single. So overall, Ismail has done a fantastic job. Final delivery remaining though.
Incredible figures in a crucial clash. He's lived up to the expectations, doing a mighty fine job for his skipper.
And they usually tend to win when they're bowling first, Ajman. That is how they have principally achieved their success in the D10 so far. Very good bowling first side. They like to chase, restrict the opposition.
catch
This should be a chance, or is it? Nope. Sailing away into the Sachin Tendulkar stand for 6.
Oh, what a good shot here. First big hit from Furkan, and he absolutely nailed it. Beautifully done. Over long off for 6. Perfect way to end the over. They need much more of that. 33 for 2 after 4.
Well, we did mention him earlier, Aftab Javed. And he is coming into the attack. Operating from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And look at that economy rate. That is brilliant to say the least.
A very good cricketer, Mohammad Aftab Javed. Handy middle order and can give you those useful overs.
Yeah, not a big turner of the ball, but he is very accurate. Hanging full
Only one,
toss.
only one, pick
Not
and
dealt
throw.
with by Syed Haider Wasisha. So the struggle continues for the Emirates Reds batters.
He is quite accurate. Shorter in stature, tries to bowl wicket to wicket.
only one
Only going to be one.
back up boys
Furkan Khalil, he's been out there for a while now. And it's go time. In fact, it was go time a couple of overs ago.
They're going nowhere in terms of that run rate, Ahmed Khwaja. Yes, they have lost 2 wickets, but that run rate really needs to improve very quickly.
Where will they get that big over? Well, that is certainly going to be a wide. Was he trying to show some intent? 9 of 6 so far. Current run rate just has them finishing around that 80-85 mark. That will certainly not be enough.
yourself क्या बात है
Beautifully
यार,
fielded off his
up.
own bowling. The quicker one.
Was struck nicely. Not giving room to Syed Haider. He's looking to hit through extra cover.
catch
Goes aerial. And, oh, the fielder. What was he doing there? Shoaib Ali didn't even go for the catch.
Well, that was in the air for such a long time. Looked like a simple chance. All he needed to just come in few paces, Ahmed Khwaja. Well, that's not good enough.
Yeah, he bailed out too early there. Oh, this should be a chance. Aftab Javed. Excellent caught and bowled. Well, that's how you do it.
Ah, he had to cover at least 5 to 10 yards there. He's a wonderful fuseman as well. And off his own bowling, there was no extra cover in the ring, so he had to go for it. That's a wonderful breakthrough. That's end of Furkan Khalil, who struggled to get going. 37 for 2.
Well, it goes from bad to worse here for Emirates Reds. Furqan Khalil, after spending all that time in the crease, has thrown it away. Mohammad Shahzad, decent strike rate, decent amount of runs in the D10 this season. Can he provide some kind of momentum? Brilliant over from Aftab. Look at that. Just 4 runs conceded and a big wicket. 37 for 3 at the halfway stage, Emirates Reds.
Things not looking so bright for Emirates Reds. Yeah, that just sums up the story for their run in this tournament. A lot of losses, 10 matches, 5 wickets, and a good economy. That's been pulled away nicely down the ground, and he's found the gap to perfection. Welcome boundary.
Not a good start for Isam Mathew Rabb, but a good start for Haider Shah and for Emirates in this over. They need plenty of those boundaries from the blade of Haider. Short of runs, short of confidence in this tournament. The team is in trouble. Can he get those big runs for his team?
Yeah, things are getting so tight in this tournament. They're all fighting for the spot in the semi-finals. Pulled away once again towards mid-wicket. And will only be a single. Yeah, for Emirates Reds, it's done and dusted. Their journey is pretty much ended. But then again, they can be the party spoilers by beating Team Ajman.
Oh, absolutely. And they'll be eyeing for the second win. A win is always a win, whether you're at the bottom of the table. It was quite interestingly, I do understand they're at the bottom of the table. They made a couple of changes, but why? Someone who's getting those wickets, Tanis Suri, the captain, has rested his younger brother, Udis Suri, not playing this game.
I think they're just giving opportunity to the boys who haven't really gotten games in this tournament because they know that they're out of the contest. So, yeah, I think it's the right move. You can give the opportunity and let the bench strength be tested. Cut away. It's going to be only a single. Yeah, I think they've got nothing to lose. Emirates says they can just go all guns blazing, try to reach somewhere around 100. Yeah, but it's not going to be easy though.
He got 9 wickets. It's time to reward him. And the players did not perform quite well in this tournament. They made it into the playing 11 tonight for Emirates Red. I felt they could have given another opportunity for this Suri because he was looking completely in control with the ball for Reds.
Cut away, bit of a fumble, and this is going to be very close, direct hit, and things would have been very interesting. In the end, another good over coming in for Team Ajman. It's 6 gone, 46 for 3. Yeah, not the best of starts yet again for Khan Khalil. A lot was expected from that man. 18, and he would want to convert that into a big one. Unlucky, cotton ball by Aftab. Tanish and Rayan not really disturbing the scores tonight. And now a lot is expected at this pair. Haider and Shahzad.
It's a good batting lineup for Emirates Reds. They just could not manage to get those runs. Could not get clicked at the right time. The likes of Tanis Suri. Haider Shah still out there in the middle. Shahzad, he looked promising with the bat.
Yeah, very economical after starting off proceedings. Just the 4 runs given and picked up 1 quality wicket already. Tossed up delivery. Haider trying to go a little too hard. You can see trying to force the issue. The ball was onto that offside channel, but you can see he's trying to just play towards that mid-wicket region.
you have played a lot of cricket in this region, that on a higher level. Always I'll come back to you after this delivery. Oh, what a hit! He looks in control, in command. The strong wrist. In no time, going down on one knee. What a hit, a maximum.
Oh, that's a super shot. Marginally full. And look at that. That is slog step to perfection. That's a humongous hit. Forget about that one. I think we might just need a new ball.
And 50 comes up for Reds. That in 6.2 overs. And my question to you is always at the bottom of the table as a team. Just in a short time, you're back playing those back-to-back games. So how do you motivate yourself and your team as a captain?
Well, I think that's something which the captain needs to look into, because you can see that he has been taking good calls and brave calls. Like, for example, now you can see Emirates Reds, they've got the likes of Abdul Ghaffar, you've got Usaid Amin, you're playing the shorter format and you're opting to keep them down. So you need to ensure you send them up the order. Swept away. It's going to be... They'll just look to come back for a second. That's a huge vacant area because they've got no fine leg. It seems like they've ran 3. Excellent bit of running.
A very smart piece of batting from Shadad. He has got that maxim now. Clever manipulation of the field. There was no fielder that short fine leg, and straight away Haider and Shadad, young legs running between the wickets, have been good so far in this innings by Reds.
So yeah, coming back to your point, I think they've missed a trick or two, Emirates Reds, by not shuffling their batting order. Yeah, that's nicely done. Intentionally opening the face of the bat, and it's going to be a boundary. So it's turning out to be an expensive over.
14 runs with that boundary. You've seen an excellent over from Aftab. Now all of a sudden, leaking runs. Excellent piece of batting from Haider Shah. Just opening the face and no chance for the short third man fielder. It's a good over in progress for Reds.
Yeah, finally getting some runs, Syed Haider versus Shah. Once again, it was way towards that offside channel, and again trying to go towards that long on and getting no connection whatsoever.
A good captaincy. There's a deep extra cover. So the batter looking to go toward that leg side. All he could manage is just a single.
Oh, inside edge, and lucky. Could have chopped back onto the stumps. Call is for 2. Denied by his partner, rightfully so. Good over coming in for Team Emirates Reds. It's 7 gone. 62 for 3. Yeah, these are the options utilized by the captain so far. Avais, he's bowled 1 over, very economical. Mohammad Ismail, once again, picking up 2 wickets. And mind you, Mohammad Ismail becomes the number 1 bowler in this tournament so far. Abu Bakr, given 9 runs, and Mohammad Aftab. I think he's done well. 20 runs, and has picked up 1 wicket. Yeah, Mohammad Ismail surpassing Zahid Ali and is now the number 1 bowler in this tournament. So that is something to cherish about for Team Ajman.
Good to see spinners doing a pretty good job in this shorter format. And one of them is Daniel Liaquat. We have seen what he can do with the bat couple of days ago. A brilliant 82 in no time, winning that game for Ajman against Blues. Now with the ball.
That's a Chinaman towards long on. Will only be a single.
A tossed up delivery. He's on his toes, Hamdan Tahir. 4 wickets for Liaquat. An economy on a higher side.
Tossed up delivery. That's up in the air. And no control. And takes it. That's a very good catch by Raheel. It was there to be hit. And in the end, he's found the fielder.
A clever piece of bowling. Giving that loop and inviting the batter to go big. The problem for Haider Shah in this inning that he's trying to go towards that leg side. He could have easily gone towards the deep extra cover. But safe hands at long off Raheel Khan. making no mistake. Wicket number 4 going down 63 on board.
पीछे जाना है स्माइला
Well, in comes a very destructive batter, Abdul Ghaffar. Yeah, that man has been coming so low down the order, which has been a surprise to me. 37 runs, hasn't been really given much chances. Yeah, good delivery, Daniel. Straight away firing onto Abdul Ghaffar and completely taking him by surprise.
The top order was struggling throughout this tournament, but yet again, they're not promoting Abdul Ghaffar. Nicely bowled.
घूमेगा घूमेगा
An excellent piece of bowling. It's really tough times for Reds batters.
I think it's such a privilege for the captain, Shah Rukh Amin, to be having so many spinners in your side, and that too when you know that the wicket plays a little low, there's a bit of turn. You've got Ismail, Aftab, Isam, Daniel, so many options.
only one
That's been struck hard towards the cover region. Will only be a single, so once again a very economical and a successful over for Team Ajman comes to the end. It's 8 gone, 65 for 4.
So 8 over 65 for the loss of 4, and the signal comes in from Asif Iqbal. It's a floating power play. It's a good time for Reds, keeping in mind Shahzad, who's in good touch with the bat, and at the other end is Ghaffar. An excellent captaincy. He kept that one over of Owais, and the right time to reintroduce Owais Ahmed.
Well, Mudassir, I'll have to say this. I think there's a lack of game awareness shown in this innings. Because you could have taken that floating power play earlier. Let's quickly have a look at the field first. They've got the mid-off and mid-on in the circle. They've got a deep cover and a deep point in place. I beg your pardon, deep point and deep square leg. Short delivery, pulled away. This might be a chance. And another one bites the dust. What is happening in the middle? They're trying to hit towards the shorter part of the ground, which is only 50 meters, Mudassir, and still they're struggling.
Now all he could manage is 49 meters towards the 50 meters boundary. A good catch taken by Sohaib Khan. The floating power play not going in favor of Reds. They have lost Shadad. 14 of 10 balls, one maximum, half of the side back in the hut. 65 on board.
Well, said Amin, there you go. Another exciting talent. He's been sent so low down the order, Mudassir. And look at those stats. A strike rate of 157, best of 34. Has gotten some runs. And you've been holding him back. Pulled away once again. Is this a chance? Another one. What is happening in the middle? And Awais, all of a sudden, he's picked up 2 in the trot.
He's having a good tournament. With the bat, he has already got runs for Ajman now. Brilliant in the field. Was going away towards his left side. All eyes wide open. Back-to-back wickets going down for Reds. Without troubling the scorers, Usaid Amin walks back from 65 for 5. It's 65 for 6.
We have not seen a hat-trick so far in this tournament. That was the first one, trying to clear that square leg region, finding the fielder, and then once again taking all the pace off, just marginally short, and yet again finding the fielder can't really clear the shortest part of the ground. So that man is on a hat-trick. Can we see the first hat-trick here with us, sir?
Why not? And I expect him to bowl a slower delivery, target those stumps, because anything back of length, I think he cannot get the third wicket. Zohair on strike.
Oh, down the leg side, loud appeal. Yeah, that angle just taking the ball away from the batter, and yeah, good decision. But then again, the idea was right. He was trying to go for that glory in swinging delivery, but just marginally missing the line.
You can have that leg stick couple of centimeters toward that leg side. Zohair Iqbal, 9 best known for his bowling skills, but what an over. Yet to concede a run in this floating power play.
Yeah, the best bowling figure so far has been from Team Fujairah. Zahid Ali picked up 4 wickets and gave 2 runs. Unbelievable. Nicely worked away towards deep square. They will look to come back for the second. Oh, just a single. It's turning out to be a magnificent over. And I think they've missed a trick or two, Mudassir. Not taking that floating power play when Syed Haider was in the middle, Furqan was in the middle, Shadad as well. Yeah, quite strange practice to say the least.
This is what happened early in this over. The first ball trying to take away. He finds the man, Sohaib Khan. He has been busy. A new entry in the domestic circuit, Sohaib Khan. And this was that hat-trick delivery, just going toward that leg side. And the first run for Zohair Iqbal. But Ajman is a kind of a team where they know how to make a comeback. An excellent delivery.
Yeah, every delivery is a lesson of precision from this man, Awais. He's been so consistent, and what makes him a very lethal bowler that he has got that pace and control at the same time. A very special talent, and you can see what he's done tonight. Terrific figures, and Abu Dhabi are struggling at the moment. That's the last delivery, banging in short, and that's where you can see he can generate some extra pace and extra gas as well. Abdul Ghaffar was completely taken by surprise.
Good to see in a shorter format the fast bowlers and the spinners dominating. Top edge and goes over the fine leg. So runs for Ghaffar, but not in a convincing way, but he will take those 4 runs. So couple of wickets in this over. A brilliant spell comes to an end. 2 overs, 7 runs, 2 wickets in his kitty. 9 overs done and dusted. 70 for the loss of 6.
Right, then just the last over remaining in the first innings. Yeah, forget about that 100 mark. That's not going to happen. We'll try to get at least 15 to 17 runs. Yeah, give something for your bowlers to bowl at. They're playing with for a lot of pride. They have taken a lot of learning experience, but then again, just finish off this tournament at a high note. In comes Abu Bakr. Nicely ball. You can see him following the batter, was trying to create some room. That's an excellent delivery to start off proceedings.
Nothing going in favor of batting side. Excellent delivery. Abu Bakr, who went for plenty of runs the previous outing here for Ajman, but he looks completely in control. A complete team effort. The bowling unit of Ajman doing an excellent job.
Well, that is the man who has been creating havoc in the middle. Awais in front of you. Yeah, he's smiling. He's enjoying his outing. A very, very fine talent. and also a gun fielder as well. A package, an asset to have in your side.
Oh, indeed, and you need to have that hunger to perform back-to-back matches. It's not easy as a fast bowler, but these two are doing a wonderful job. Change of pace. Even the likes of Abdul Ghaffar is not able to read the pace of the bowlers of Ajman. And good captaincy from Shahrukh Amin. The way he is utilizing the resources.
Yeah, absolutely, Mudassir. I think he's done extremely well. Very inspiring leader. And he's done extremely well filling the shoes of the captain Adnan ul Mulk. So job well done, Shahrukh Amin.
The way he utilizes especially the Ismail in the middle overs clearly shows that he is reading this game quite well. It was in the slot, good connection, one bounce, and there you go, Shah Rukh Amin, busy at long on.
Yeah, you can't really keep that man out of the game, can you? Shahrukh Amin, there you go on your screen. He's been absolutely phenomenal, a thinking captain, and he's been very smart with the rotation of his bowlers today. Yeah, and also during the toss, I remember he was very confident early on in the first game. Unlucky they didn't win that, but then again, this is a very, very important game for them. And also they would want to ensure, Mudassir, try to win this game as quickly as they can, just to improve their net run rate, which will play a huge role later on.
And it shows his character. It's not easy as a young captain. You have lost game early in the day, and now marshalling his troops quite well. In control is Ajman.
It was wide and a low full toss. That just sums up the story for Team Emirates Reds. It has been a struggling tournament for them, and even today, not going well. Just the last three deliveries remaining, and Abu Bakr once again he's done a good job so far.
The going has been tough, rightly said by you. The batting, the bowling. I think apart from Shadad and Furqan, the other batters struggled in this tournament. Even the likes of Ghaffar, 6 of 5 deliveries yet to find a boundary.
Nicely done once again. Disguised with that slower delivery. And you can see Abdul Ghaffar. I think he wasn't really ready for that.
As if you're waiting for Mercedes and in comes the bicycle here. Cunning, slower delivery from Abu Bakr.
Well, there you go. That's a classic from Mudassir. I was waiting something to come from you. Well done, Mudassir.
So Ghafar's struggle continues here. The final delivery. Some pace offered. All they'll get is just a single.
The question is, why did they not run for a two? It was the last ball of the innings, and they've opted to just stay with the single, and that's the end of the first innings. And they have managed to score just the 74 runs, and you can see the body language of Team Emirates Reds. Yeah, they are down and out. No positivity, and look at them, Ajman, a happier unit, all smiles on their face, and why not? Because they have a belief and a sense that they can win this game quickly. A perfect opportunity to improve the net run rate.
Oh, indeed, and should also make sure not to get overexcited. Half of the job done. They need to come out and get those 75 runs. A poor batting card for Khan Khalil. Stayed for a long time, 14 balls, managed just 18. The likes of Tanish and Ryan back in the hut in no time. Haider tried his best, so was Shadad. The likes of Ghaffar, he remained unbeaten on 7 of 8 deliveries. A rare sight with Abdul Ghaffar. 8 extras helping them to reach 74 in their allotted 10 overs.
Yeah, plenty to praise when we look at the bowling card. Mohammad Abu Bakr was very economical. Aftab Javed slightly expensive. Isam Atirab just 1 over. Daniel also picking up 1 wicket, but then again, have a look at these two. Awais Ahmed, 2 overs, 8 dot deliveries, 7 runs and 2 wickets. And also Mohammad Ismail, who's picked up 2 wickets, is now the number 1 bowler in this tournament. And also to add, 8 extras have been given in those 74 runs which they've made.
It clearly shows the way they bowled in the first innings, and this man, Ismail, a brilliant stumping, an excellent piece of bowling from Ismail throughout this power play. And also he got that support from the other end. though they have got a couple of boundaries in between, but clearly they struggled to take on the bowlers and always got better of Furqan. A good catch of his own bowling. They never gave the chance for Reds to come back into this game. This was a good over for Ajman, then came in fact for Reds, then came in Liaquat and got better of the batters. This was a brilliant over, back-to-back wickets, that to the floating power play, going for just a couple of runs was always Ahmed Soeb Khan. What an outing for him in the field. And this was the final boundary of that first inning from the blade of Abdul Ghaffar, and all they could manage is a 74. And we'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, it will be Ajman who will be looking for that 75 runs. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a short while time.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by FanCode. Well, it was a sorry batting effort from Emirates Reds, to say the least. Can only manage 74 runs in their allotted 10 overs. Heather Wasisha getting to beyond 20, but other than that, it was a very, very below par batting effort, to say the least. But full credit goes to the Ajman bowling, who did an outstanding job after electing to bowl first. Azhar Khan, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja. Yes, the bowlers did the job for Ajman, winning the toss. 2 wickets up front for Wes Ahmed. He was phenomenal. Only gave away 7 runs. Ismail was also pretty tidy, 2 for 20, and the rest of the bowlers also did a good job. Abu Bakr, good to see him back in the groove, bowling good areas. 1 wicket each for Aftab and Daniel Leakar.
So, well, Ajman have a major opportunity to get 2 points this evening. And we have the 2 openers out there in the middle. It's going to be the 2 left-handers once again. Shahrukh Amin, the captain, wearing that dark bandana. And in the bright red helmet is Hamdan Tahir. Just a required run rate of 7.5 runs per over. Surely it's game in hand for Ajman here, Asghar Khan.
Absolutely. The bowlers have done the job. Now it's up to the batters. I think it should be a comfortable chase, but they need to have that intensity and that aggression in their batting. Can't afford to just let the pressure build in and place those dot balls. They need to get off to a good start and get those 2 points, and relatively in quick time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't leave it up to anybody else. Finish the job yourself. That will be the dictation given to Shahrukh Amin and Hamdan Tahir.
Guys.
And looks like it's going to be some off spin to open up here for Emirates Reds. Usaid Amin was warming up, but maybe a late change in plans here. Let's see what Emirates Reds and Tanish Suri have up their sleeves. Hazrat Luqman has been in very fine bowling form, but looks like he will be asked to hang on for now. And it will be Usaid Amin who will be starting from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And Shahrukh Amin, only 84 runs in the 6 innings so far. So this is a major opportunity to get a sizable score under his belt.
Yeah, he needs to get going. Played well in the first game of the day. Hamdan Tahir also 84 runs, and nothing much to really speak about. He needs to get going as well. It may not be turn out to be a bad move getting the off spinner on. Offer something different early on.
Absolutely, 2 left-handers at the crease. Usaid Amin, decent tournament so far. Very acceptable economy rate for a finger spinner. Let's see if he gets it right tonight. Play is the call. Long off in position as well as the deep mid wicket. Right on the money first ball, and Shahrukh Amin safely off the mark.
Nicely tucked away on the onside. It will be interesting to see. I don't think so. With the new ball, he's going to get much side spin. It's going to be skidding on, and we have seen the odd ball just kicking off the surface a little.
Yeah, he does get that overspin on the ball, extra bounce, so maybe he can trouble the 2 left-handers if they look to be very expansive against him. Ringfield on the offside, so any width offered, he'll be taken for runs, especially to the shorter boundary. Right on the money and watchfully played by Hamdan.
Excellent delivery round the wicket, just on a perfect length, and Hamdan short of runs, just looking to defend. That's a ring field on the offside. It's a strong field.
Watchful so far is Hamdan. Like you mentioned, both of these batters have just struggled for their range in the D10. You can afford to take a bit of time to get settled, but not too much time. Heaved towards mid-wicket. There is a fielder in the deep. So first signs of intent coming in from Ajman.
So far, so good from Usaid Amin. Really not giving the length or the width to work with.
Suggestion to Usaid to bring the long off in, and he's done exactly that. Who is he going to push back? Yeah, the mid-on is dropping deep. So Shahrukh Amin, well, the invitation is to chip it over the offside ring if you can. Otherwise, if you heave towards the onside, there are 2 fielders in the deep waiting for a catch. He did play that shot really well in the first game though. And he pumps it straight to the mid-off. So far so good in the first over. Only 2 runs conceded so far by Usaid. You don't want to let that required run rate climb on top of you.
Absolutely brilliant stuff from Osad. I mean, he needs to finish strong here.
The long one is very straight. Usaid just asking him to move slightly squarer. Well, there is a bit of a polite appeal, but that was clearly drifting down leg. So 3 runs off the first over for Ajman. So it's going to be off spin coming in from the Bukhater end as well. Gatin Wadwa getting an opportunity this evening. Exciting young prospect. Let's see if he can create a bit of a fuss here for Ajman. And he will be bowling with the shorter onside boundary, so needs to be very precise.
Absolutely, he can't afford to really provide that length or width.
It looks like Shahrukh Amin may have taken a bit of a blow on that previous ball that he faced. Quick concussion test being given, and he looks to be A-OK. But of course, the safety and well-being of the players is of paramount importance.
Yeah, he's taken off his helmet when he walked out and found out that he's going to be facing spin. So there is that element of risk. That top edge can easily hit you.
So let's see what Gatin can do here with the new ball in hand. Ring field on the offside. Long on, deep mid wicket in place. Plenty of drift in the air. They will take a single, but that's very encouraging for the young off spinner.
A good start. Bowling straight as well. Wicket to wicket. He's not a big spinner of the ball, but he's quite accurate.
And you can see he's trying to dry the ball, so maybe early indications of dew arriving at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's right about that time, about 8:30 p.m. in the evening. Usually we see dew coming around this time or 9 p.m. or so. Even in the cold winter, still creating a nuisance is that water vapor sitting on the outfield. Flicked in the air, and it's gone to the left of the mid wicket. In fact, it may have gone all the way. One bounce over the rope, but I think we might need a boundary check.
A beautiful shot. Just a flick of the wrist, that slant in back into the left hander, that drift in. All he did is just picked it through square leg. Placement was top notch. 4 runs.
Yeah, that's his go-to shot, whether pace or spin. He loves that flick off the pads. And a confident way to get himself going. Hamdan Tahir desperately needs an innings himself. So Gatin just straying a bit too straight and paying the price. Needs to start from well outside off and finish within the stumps. Skewed in the air, but just in front of that short extra, Tanish Suri.
There you go, the signs of this pitch slowing down. On another day, he could have hit that through the line, but just holding in the surface a touch.
Might be a not so straightforward run chase here for Ajman if the Reds can put it together with the ball. Heaved, but just missed the mid wicket. And long on will clean it up. They've only taken 1. That's poor running.
That's really not up to the mark there. Shahzad did well. Again, that signs of this wicket not quite coming on. He dragged it across the line.
Been a pretty decent over from Gatin, apart from that one poor delivery. Can he finish well though? Oh, reverse. Got a bit of bat on it. May not have the legs to go all the way, but that's not a bad option against the finger spinners in the power play.
Yeah, he's worked on his game here, and he's trying to add few new shots into his armory, and that is one of them.
Instead of the full-blooded reverse, maybe just deflect the ball to get it finer. Don't need to go full tilt at it. That would be my polite suggestion to Shah Rukh. Punchy drive, but straight to middle. Wasi goes to the wrong end. And in the end, they'll take 9 runs off it. 12 for none after the 2 overs of mandatory power play. Ajman. So it's going to be trial by spin for Ajman. And so far, to be quite honest, Azhar Khan, it's working.
Absolutely. None for 12, but they have the control. That's all they need at this stage. They're going to force something. These two batters might make a mistake here in trying to push this rate.
Yeah, maybe they'd start getting fidgety if it reaches 9 or 10 runs per over. Looped over the keeper. Long chase for the short third, and he will just about rein it in. So Shah Rukh Khan, pardon me, Shah Rukh Amin, confused him with the Bollywood superstar. He's a bit of a superstar himself, the young left-hander.
Yeah, once again, looking to that play that reverse, that switch hit. Well, talking about Shah Rukh Khan, we all grew up watching him.
Oh, absolutely. King Khan that he is. Still going strong. Oh, this is close. Maybe got some bat there. But that looked very, very close to me.
May have slipped past leg stump. It was too full.
Lucky escape there for Shah Rukh. Trying to be a bit fanciful against the off-spinners. Well bowled once again. The call is for 2. They'll settle for 1. Big shout of no coming in from Hamdan Tahir.
Excellent bowling. I think Shah Rukh, he just needs to settle in here. 1 out, switch hit or reverse sweep, I don't mind. But moving across the crease here and there, it won't really help him. You need a settled base to strike.
Oh, absolutely. He's just telegraphing his intentions. Width offered. Long chase for the sweeper cover. Gatin does well, but cannot stop the double.
That's good running as well. They need to get intensity into this innings. Yes, they are chasing a modest total. 75 is not a big ask, but you play a couple of tight overs, all of a sudden the wicket falls and you are in trouble.
Yeah, they've done well to deny them the boundaries so far. Only that 1-4 for Hamdan. That flick off the pads. Current run rate around 6 is a little short. And you never know. We still have the likes of Abdul Ghaffar to bowl. He can be difficult to get away. Very experienced seamer. Hazrat Luqman as well. Oh, that one kept really low. And in the end, Usaid has bowled a very tidy spell. Only 9 runs conceded. 18 for none. So Gatin to continue. Just going at 6 runs per over. Might be a slight concern in the Ajman dugout. As long as one of these two bats through, I guess they won't mind. But another quiet over or two. Perhaps they'll get a bit unsettled there. Could be an interesting match number 31 of the D10. Only going to be a single once again.
These are different tactics from Emirates Red, and so far it's been quite brilliant. Slightly unorthodox, going with two off spinners from both hands, and they got the openers bogged down here. Well, the pressure is certainly building on these two.
Yeah, they have Ali Asghar Shams, the left arm spinner, as well in the side. So they have the spin options covered, plus Ghaffar and Luqman, very seasoned campaigners. Just the sound of the bat doesn't sound great. Only going to be another single. So you can sense the frustration of this pair in the middle.
Especially on a slow wicket, I think until or unless you really get close to the pitch of the ball, it's difficult to hit through the line. Both these batters, they are trying to hit on the up, and when the ball is not coming on, that bottom hand takes over and you drag it on the leg side without really timing it.
You haven't seen that sweep shot come out just yet. Just to generate some force on the ball, square of the wicket. Down the ground, it's clearly proving to be difficult to connect. And so far, Gatin has done a very good job. None for 11. Can they create a wicket though? Oh, it's a no ball coming in from the spinner. That is absolutely criminal.
How can you overstep as a spinner? Well, this will be really, really costly, especially if Shah Rukh puts him into the stands.
And now he has the free license to swing big. Let's take a look here. Yep, well over in fact. Just overstriding on the popping crease. Hasn't been able to latch onto it. Further frustration for Shah Rukh Amin.
No damage done here. Gaten Wadwa, he will be relieved that free hit didn't cost him much.
You can just sense that something is about to give here. Either way, either there's going to be a 6 or perhaps a dismissal. This pair is struggling. Once again, not middling the ball at all. And can he bowl a quiet over here? That required run rate continues to build.
Well, they are going just run a ball here at this stage. Shah Rukh, 11 of 12. That's the required rate. It is just ticked over 8 runs per over.
Getting a funny feeling about this game. Could be a close one. Taken on the full, but mid-off is in position. Deep. Oh, just couldn't get there. Wasi, usually an outstanding fielder, just had to move a few yards to his right. And by that time, it had dipped and landed.
Sliced away. Another full toss. The intentions were right. Using his feet, he's got to the pitch. Got to match it on the full toss, but didn't quite put it in the gap.
Final ball of Gatin Wadwa's spell then. And he's done a superb job indeed. 26 for none after 4 Ajman. Still a long way to go. 49 needed in 6 overs.
बल्कि उसैद आ जाएगा गेट इन कम इनसाइड उसैद एक्स्ट्रा कवर हो जा
Well, as we suspected, it's going to be Ali Asghar Shams, UAE under 19, very fine left arm spinner, coming on to bowl. Now then, it really is go time. They have to go after him. It is the bigger onside boundary. And he's yorked himself there. So good start for Ali Asghar.
They need one big over to put things back on track. 25 deliveries, and I don't think so. They haven't. They hit just one boundary so far.
Yeah, just that one from Hamdan Tahir in the second over. And this will be the second. Oh no, it will not. Straight to the deep fine leg. Zuhair Iqbal makes no mistake.
Well, the pressure was building on Shah Rukh. He had to do something. Perfect for Reds. Big boundaries on the leg side. It was a tough shot to clear that man. Safely pouched in the deep. disappointment for Shahrukh. I mean, he's gone for 12. They are 27 for 1.
उसे पीछे इधर आ जा तनिष कम अप तनिष या राइटी उज़ैर उज़ैर ज़ोहैर गफ्फार भाई थोड़ा बाहर रहिएगा
कितने
Left arm around, huh? Left arm around.
Hard hitting Sohaib Khan coming in at 3.
पकड़ ओ एक ही है
Flat batted down the ground and misfield will get him 4. Only the second boundary of the Ajman batting effort.
That's what positive intent can do to you. First delivery he faces, he hits it so hard, almost took Amdan by surprise, and Shadad, that ricochet of his feet into the fence. They can't afford to be sloppy in the field here, Reds.
नो रन गफ्फार आ जा
Nicely glided but couldn't beat the short third. Yeah, he will certainly get on with the game. He fancies himself against spin. Terrific player of that slog sweep in particular. And he's been in good touch. One of the leading run getters in the tournament.
नो रन बैठ गया आ जा
Nicely bowled there.
वेरी वेल डन
Ali Asgar has done well after being hit for 4.
This has been good stuff.
दवा अली
Here into the 5th over, all 4.4 overs, we have seen spinners. So Emirates, they got a plan here.
नो रन क्या बात है आ जाओ
Just the inner edge of the bat. So how many do they need now? 43 needed in 30 balls. This could be a very, very interesting finish indeed.
जहाँ बॉल करेगा वहाँ प्लीज बता दे कप्तान को वहाँ फेंकता रहे खिचड़ी नहीं बनाओ
Right, then another very exciting fast bowler on your screen, Hazrat Luqman. Usually you see him bowl with the new ball. Takes the ball away from the right handers. Very exciting time. 9 wickets in 8 matches. Yeah, one of the standout bowlers. Look at that economy. A very fine talent and also can generate an extra pace. Yeah, this match is not over by any means. Still 43 runs needed. And on this kind of surface, 43 is not going to be that easy. Emirates Reds do have a chance to win this game. Short delivery spin pulled away. It's in the air. And another one goes. Hang on a minute. I think we have got a twist in the tail. Because they have gotten another wicket in Emirates Reds. Can now sniff. They've got a real chance to clinch victory. Look at that. Trying to pull that and finding the fielder. And that's a very good catch in the end. So the latest victim is Sohaib Khan. Going after scoring just the 5 runs. It's 32 for 2.
गफ्फार तू कर दे अभी गफ्फार भी आ जाना
Well, this is a perfect opportunity for Emirates Reds to get back into the game. Daniel Liaquat, yeah, who can forget that best of 82 runs with the most sixes in this tournament so far. 222 runs with the average of 55. That is insane. Exceptional stuff from this very talented all-rounder. And he's got his work cut out. A big responsibility on his shoulders now because they've lost one of their main batters, Sohaib Khan. So now this pair needs to stitch up a partnership. It's getting quite tight. Swing and a miss. Each and every dot delivery. You can see now the pressure is mounting on Team Ajman.
This is a very good opportunity for Reds to make a comeback, and Daniel Liaquat, he's doing wonders with the bat, and you can see he's ahead of Irfan with the 26s in his kitty. Strike rate of 244. What a tournament he's having.
Beautifully ball. Look at that way he's collected that, the keeper for Khan. And all of a sudden you can see that there's a lot of carry and bounce in this wicket, Mudassir.
Good to see. He's increasing his pace and also that extra bounce. Riding high on confidence after that wicket on the very first ball.
Needs to be slightly careful because that third man is in the circle. Pulled away, and that is a humongous hit. And Daniel Liaquat is just continuing from where he left off.
21 sixes for Daniel Liaquat. And never ever praise the bowlers. This is what happens. It wasn't a bad delivery, but look at that power generated. A brilliant hit, change of pace, but going for that maximum.
Yeah, look at that thunderous hit. Getting that front foot forward. And that is an outrageous shot. Look at how quickly he got into an excellent position. And he knew the moment he hit that. Forget about that, Lukman. Oh, look at that reaction. Oh, thumbs up from him. Brilliant work. That is good sportsman spirit shown by Lukman.
Now it's time for Daniel Liaquat to show some good spirit.
You're on fire today, Mudassir. Yeah, it was turning out to be a quiet over until that big maximum coming in. Oh, he's missed out. Oh, you can see the agony. He's gutted with himself. He knows he's missed out on that.
What a battle between bat and ball here. It's Luqman who's trying his best, and Daniel Liaquat not afraid to take on the experienced Hazrat Luqman. Dejected, frustrated. There was an opportunity, but he could have easily gone towards that extra cover region.
Absolutely. Pressure mounting. One more good delivery required. Pulled away. This might be a chance. Oh, very close to Rayan Khan. But will be only a single and a very successful over coming in for Team Emirates Reds. It's 6 gone. 39 for 2. Well, they've lost only 2 wickets, but then again, I can still sense that Emirates Reds are right back in this game. You can see the body language is quite positive. There's a lot of chirping behind the stumps. Furqan is very busy. And in comes another very exciting to Abdul Ghaffar. 9 matches, and he's picked up 5 wickets over. But look at that economy. Under 10 runs per over in a T10 format. Job well done.
The asking rate is 9 runs per over for Ajman, and in comes Ghaffar for the first time. Daniel trying to go inside, outfielder settling, another wicket going down. They are making a comeback in this game. They are fighting hard. They are defending a low total. Wicket number 3 goes down for Ajman.
All these men in red are turning out to be party spoilers for Team Ajman. Mind you, if Team Ajman loses this game, it's going to be very difficult to make a comeback into that top 4. And another very, very big wicket. The hero, who scored 82 runs, has scored just a 7 in this game with 1 maximum. It's 39 for 3.
What a game we are witnessing here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The bottom of the table, Reds, they are defending 74. In comes Mohammad Aftab Javed, 21 best. And a strike rate of 160, but this is completely different situation here. They are losing wickets at regular intervals. And the bowling changes working in favor of Reds. It's Ghaffar, another bowler who got a wicket on the very first ball of his spell.
Yeah, real chance for Team Emirates Reds to clinch victory. That's been hit really hard, but can't really find the desired gap. So first a wicket and now dot delivery. Pressure mounting. Look at the required run rate. It's almost crept up to 10 runs per over.
And they are themselves to be blamed for this. This is what happened. There was a fielder station, not needed. But an excellent delivery, bowling as per the field. Is Abdul Ghaffar and Ryan making no mistake.
Oh, that is belted down the ground with some severe power. But then again, just a singles are not going to harm Team Emirates Reds. There's a lot of pressure and tension out there in the middle of Nasir.
Oh, as far as the Reds are concerned, they have nothing to lose here. They're playing for their pride. But all of a sudden, we can see the amount of pressure on the batters. Even the likes of Hamdan Tahir, he's struggling 14 of 13 balls. Now he holds the key for Ajman in this chase. 40 on board, 3 wickets down. But the problem is that required run rate for Ajman.
Yeah, this is getting tighter and tighter. This might just go right down to that last ball of this match. I'm expecting and witnessing an absolute thriller of a contest.
Under the lights, the fast bowlers doing an extremely good job. Now taking his own time, making right adjustment in the field. And now they have that deep third and deep extra cover. No fielder at the point.
Yeah, starting off the proceedings with spin department, and now the fast ball is doing a magnificent job. Once again, hurrying on to Hamdan. In no position to pull that, but still they will come back for easy couple of more runs. That's going to help the cause.
What are the options for Captain Tanis Suri if we talk about the bowling unit?
Well, Usaid is done for the night. Gattin is done for the night. Ali Asgar, he's got one. Yeah, there you go. We can just have a look at the bowling options now. Ali Asgar, he's got one. Hazrat Luqman has got one. And surely, Mudassir, Hazrat Luqman should be the one who should be bowling the next over. Don't hold him back right in that last over.
Oh, nicely played. But what matters is a couple of boundaries for Ajman. Singles, as of now, it will not affect the bowling unit. Rightly said, the next over, by default, I reckon it should be Hazrat Luqman. Just don't give that option for the batting side to make a comeback.
Absolutely. Because if you don't need to use him now, and if the other bowlers they go for runs, his over will completely go down to the drains. Just the 4 runs so far. Last delivery. That's up in the air. That's a sky. It's miles up in the air. And he holds on to it. Mohammad Shadad. He is one of the gun fielders. He's an absolute live wire in the field. And Ghaffar, what a magnificent over. Once again striking.
They're playing as a unit. The right time. Yet again, a wicket going down. A brilliant catch taken by Shadad under pressure. The likes of Aftab, he could just manage a single. So 4 wickets down. We are going into the last 3 overs. Still 32 needed for Ajman.
Now, what is so impressive about Team Emirates Reds, Mudassir, that they've given only 1 extra so far. So they know that really they're defending a very low total. That's why they have been so consistent and disciplined with their bowling.
In comes Rahil Ali. Just an inning early in the day. He was off the mark with a maximum. But as of now, it's Hazrat Luqman. A good decision from the captain of Reds. Persisting with the Luqman here.
Shuffling across the stumps, heaved away towards deep square leg, will only be a single. It's getting very difficult for Team Ajman, and all of a sudden, Mudassir, you can see that the ball is not coming onto the bat nicely. The bowling holding up. It's getting tougher and tougher for the batters in the middle.
Well, the key will be the variation, and look at this. At this stage, they are way ahead, almost 18 runs ahead, and that too, Ajman have lost one additional wicket compared to Emirates Reds.
Short delivery once again, slashed away towards point region. Gone! Look, man, he picks up another one, and that decision to make this man bowl again has paid dividends.
It has been a game of fluctuating fortunes for both the sides. Twists and turns. And yet again, a wicket going down. What a move. A good captaincy and good field setup. So they are falling like 9 pins here. Rahil walks back to the hut without troubling the scorers. It's 5 wickets down. 45 on board.
Oh, what an absolute thriller. A low scoring thriller we're witnessing. Half the side down. We're just into the 8th over. Oh, that's going to be an extra. And also, it's racing away towards the boundary. Very, very close. Oh, it's just held there. This is going to be close. Oh, what's just happening in the middle? This is where you can see the frustration on the face of Hazrat Luqman, and rightfully so.
Should have been just one wide, but fumble from Furqan Khalil at the wrong time. And look at that running between the wickets. Hamdan Tahir pushing his partner for the 3rd run. An excellent running between the wickets. Slow to respond was Sohaib, but no damage has been done. Precious 4 runs added to the total.
Well, I completely understand the frustration coming in from Hazrat Luqman. A very, very casual effort behind the stumps. Poor, to say the least.
An ordinary behind the stumps was Furqan. Rolling his wrist. There's a fielder station. It's becoming tough now for Ajman, half of the side back in the hut. They need at least a couple of boundaries in this over.
Yeah, talking about Hazrat Luqman, he needs to ensure one thing. Don't lose focus and calmness. Stay patient. Yeah, we understand what just happened. But keep that behind and focus on these 3 important deliveries. Short delivery. That's up in the air. It's going towards the boundary. Oh, this is really not good. I can just feel for that man. He's bowling his heart out. And by no means that's where he wanted to play the batter.
When you wanted to bowl that back off length delivery, you need to make those adjustments in the field. You should have easily pushed that short third man onto the rope and get that mid-on also inside the 30-yard circle. It's a new batter, Shoaib, and off the mark with that boundary. 50 comes up for Ajman.
Yeah, and also the first over when he was bowling, the third man was in the circle when Daniel was batting. But now they've opted to take a deep third. Hit down the ground. And it's going to be just a single. It's getting tighter and tighter, but this has turned out to be a very handy over for Ajman.
Oh, runs what matters for Ajman. Though they have lost a wicket in this over. 4 runs, the shape of wide, then 4 runs from the blade of Shoaib. Still 21 needed of 13 balls. Going for plenty of runs in this over, Luqman.
Yeah, I think, Mudassir, this delivery is literally a free hit for the batter. Go for it. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Once again, the ball holding up into the surface, not arriving. Well, that man is done for the night. He's bowled his heart out extremely well. It's 8 gone, 54 for 5.
Who said mid wicket?
Well, there you go. The signal coming in from the umpire, Asif. The mandatory floating power play has been taken. And that's where I personally believe Emirates Reds will have a perfect opportunity to pick up another wicket. Shoaib, who's just walked in the middle, I can see that tension and the pressure on his face. Because there's a lot at stake, Ajman. If they lose this game, it's going to be very difficult for them to be making that top 4 to qualify for the semi-finals. So it's a big over coming in, and you have to be facing this man, Abdul Ghaffar. Excellent first over. Roll of the fingers once again, taking all the pace off. Only a single. I think that's better because you would want the set batter to be at strike, Hamdan Tahir, who's already got his eye in the middle.
But what a comeback. It's a double 5 on board. They have lost 5 wickets. A game of fine margins here. It's an even contest. The likes of Isam, Abubakar, Ismail and Owais yet to come. Ismail and Owais, they have that ability to go after the bowlers, as we have seen n number of times in the domestic circuit. They can get those maximums, but as of now, it all depends on Hamdan Tahir for Ajman.
Well, I would always want to send Awais, considering he's a left-handed batter. So that's why he will try to target to hit towards that shorter part in this ground, because that last over is going to be bowled from the pavilion end.
Looking in red hot form, he's off a couple of wickets in his kitty. Trying to clear that mid-on region. Good work done by Haider Vasisha. So now 19 needed. What an over. Just couple of runs so far.
Yeah, they need one big hit, because you can see the pressure is mounting on Team Ajman, and Shoaib hasn't had much chances in this tournament. A lot is going to be relied on him. Big responsibility on his shoulders.
Oh, somehow he manages to beat the diving fielder at mid-off. He was not in control. But timely boundary for Shoaib and for Ajman.
Yeah, not the best of deliveries. Too full width offered, and also the batter reading the variation pretty early. That's a very good shot, and 4 handy runs coming in the context of play.
Yes, I really don't understand. If you're bowling fuller, then you need to have that mid-on and mid-off onto the ropes here. And it was an easy picking, but kudos to Shoaib. He's trying his best. Couple of boundaries so far.
Yeah, they've got a deep point and a deep mid wicket in place. Oh, wanted to go for that ramp, and they're appealing for it, but the umpire is not having any of it.
It's a floating power play. That is the reason just couple of fielders outside the 30-yard circle. They thought there is something hitting the blade of the batter, but unmoved is Asif Iqbal. He needs to find a boundary here. Now 60 on board, still 15 needed always.
Oh, what a classic we're witnessing. I have a very strong feeling this is going to go down to that last over. Right, they're making a minor adjustment in the field. The deep square leg, or rather the fielder in the circle, has moved towards the short mid, and now they've got a deep square leg in place. Charges down the ground, slaps it towards the point region, and they're going for the second. Will get it comfortably. 2 more vital runs for Team Ajman.
He doesn't look comfortable with the bat out there in the middle, but somehow he's managing to get those runs for his team. Crucial 12 for Shoaib. He's trying his best. He's taking on Ghaffar. Not afraid to come down the track, and look at that running between the wickets.
Yeah, you can see Hamdan was slightly reluctant to come back for the second, but it was Shoaib. He wanted to come back at strike. It's a big ball coming. Last delivery of the penultimate over. Roll of the wrist once again in the air. It's going towards the boundary. Yes, it will. What a way to finish off the penultimate over. And now Ajman will believe they've got a real chance to win this game.
A brave knock deep in the crease. Thick outside edge. Flies over the short third man. So another good over coming in for Ajman. It's Shoaib. He's trying his best. We are going into the final over. Still 9 needed in the last over for Ajman.
Well, who would have thought Team Ajman, when they're chasing only 75 runs, they will be in a spot of bother. 9 runs still required. And I think this is a good move. Zohair Iqbal, mind you, he's got that knack of bowling those block hole deliveries. Yeah, he has picked up only 2 wickets, but then again, I've seen him in this season, Mudassir, that he's got that excellent Yorker in his favour.
Oh, rightly said, and quite surprisingly, bowling his first over and the last over of this game. It won't be easy as a fast bowler in these conditions, but he has been in these kind of situations a number of times. And this boy, he has been there from the ball one for Ajman. Can he get those runs for his team? Hamdan Tahir on strike.
There you go. Excellent start right in the block hole. And only a single. Yeah, Hamdan Tahir, he hasn't gotten much of strike in this innings. Came out to open, but look at how many deliveries he's played. Only 20 balls.
20 balls and 21 runs for Hamdan. But the good news is that Shoaib is back on strike. Still 8 needed. What a battle we are witnessing between these two sides. A low score thriller here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Right, that's the field setup. They've got a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on in place, a deep point. So, and yeah, they're opting to take long off as well. So the third man, fine leg, is in the circle. Yeah, I think now Zuhair needs to be slightly careful because they can try to target towards that extra cover. Maybe that inside out shot can come into equation.
Where are those slower deliveries? Don't offer him the pace. Go straight down the ground, running hard for the first run. And Haider Shah comes to the rescue. Really don't understand, all of a sudden they're just offering that pace to the batters, and that is the reason in the previous over Ghaffar went for plenty of runs. Someone needs to have a word with Zohair not to provide that extra pace. Advantage Hamdan Tahir because it's a shorter boundary towards the leg side of the left-hand batter.
Yeah, so here he needs to be extremely careful on this delivery, not to bowl towards that leg side or the middle stump, because Hamdan surely will try to target towards that shorter boundary mid wicket. Big ball coming up. Shuffles across the stumps once again. That's an excellent delivery. Only a single. This is getting tougher and tougher for Team Ajman. They need a boundary from somewhere.
And where is that boundary, and who is going to get that boundary is a big question. Because Hamdan is out there in the middle from the ball one, and he's not able to find those gaps. A brilliant couple of deliveries so far. In fact, 3 balls, 3 singles.
Yeah, at the start of the match, you could see all of them. They were sitting quietly. They were enjoying their outing. And now you can see they're all charged up. There's a lot of tension in the middle. And this is going down to the last ball. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Oh, umpire has given that as a wide.
The keeper and the bowler is not happy. But he is convinced. He shuffled towards the top stump. But Wakar has some other thoughts. Now it's 5 needed from 3 balls. One hit, one boundary. The scores will be level here.
One big hit for Ajman, one wicket for Emirates Reds. Nicely ball once again, but they're going for the single. Oh, Zuhair doing the right thing because there wasn't any backup. So you don't want to be giving any extra run.
Instead of trying to go big, now you need to be very clever. It's a big boundary toward the leg side. Tap, play with soft hands, run hard, convert that single into double, because as of now the boundaries are hard to come. All you need is one good hit, or you need to be sensible. Run hard between the wickets.
Yeah, clearly we can see that the pressure has gotten the better of these two batters in the middle. Hamdan Tahir, he should be the man to finishing off this game. One boundary is all they need. This is a very, very crucial delivery. Zuhair, I feel for this man. He hasn't bowled an over before, and he's been asked to come and bowl the last over and defend 9 runs. Beautifully bowled once again. Straight away, call of 2. This is going to be close. And directed. He's gone. What is happening in the middle? Look at Team Emirates Reds go. They can't believe what's just happening, and they're right back in this game.
It's not over till it's over. Going for that second run. Not a good connection between bat and ball by Hamdan Tahir, but look at that Usaid running in. A clean pickup. He was not in control, but a direct hit. Poor running between the wickets by Shoaib Khan. Roll with that second run. What have you done? Still 3 needed going into that final delivery. They are back in this game. They are looking good. Emirates Red. Shoaib Khan departs. Managing 18 of just 9 balls. So 72 on board. Hamdan Tahir, he needs to find a boundary, but what an over from Zohair Iqbal. He's doing wonders.
Well, hats off, young man Zuhair. He's been asked to bowl the last over, and he took the responsibility. And look at what he's done. 3 runs to win. Well, let's have a look at the field now. They've got a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep point. Zuhair needs to be very careful. Margin of error will become so minimal. Yeah, there's a huge vacant area towards the extra cover. Maybe he can opt to play towards that region.
Instead of going to the leg side, he can use that pace and glide past that short third man. The final delivery, a low full toss. And the fielder just coming behind the ball, running hard for that second run. Oh, what have you done, Hamdan? You should have gone for that second run. They have lost this game. What a comeback, a brilliant comeback by Emirates Red. And Hamdan Tahir dejected. It's the Reds who got better of Ajman in this game.
My. What a absolute low scoring thriller have you witnessed. Hamdan Tahir has flicked that beautifully. But look at that. Why did he not run for that second? It was the last delivery. Yeah, rightfully so, Shoaib. He's absolutely stunned what just happened in the middle.
A brain fade. Couple of runs. The scores could have been level. But what a game. You need to believe in yourself, and what they did that. They came out in the second innings defending 74. They executed their plans quite well. The young Suri leading Reds, and rightly said by Owais early in this game, they are the party spoiler for Ajman. Ajman dejected. They are themselves to be blamed for this loss.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Ajman to qualify for the semis. Let's have a look at the batting card. Shahrukh, a good start from him. Hamdan Tahir, unbeaten 24. But then again, couldn't really get going. And then in the middle, Suhaib, Danial, Aftab, Raheel, not disturbing the scorers. Shoaib playing a good knock of 18. But in the end, it was Team Emirates Reds. They held their nerves and have clinched a victory.
One of the best matches of this tournament. We have witnessed a low scoring game won by Reds. They posted 74 and then went on to win this game. A barest margin of just 1 run. Usaid Amin bowled quite well. Couple of wickets for Hazrat Luqman and Abdul Ghaffar. Ali Asghar Shams bowled quite well, just an over, a wicket to his name. Everyone bowled exceptionally well, but what an over from Zohair Iqbal, always defending that 9 runs in the last over.
Yeah, this will go down as one of his most memorable over. Defending 9 runs. It was never going to be easy against 2 set batters in the middle. Yeah, that is the highlights of a very interesting and exciting second innings. It was this man going early, Shah Rukh Amin. That was a big wicket early on, big blow for them. And then it was Sohaib came in and started hitting those big shots. And that was the time when Ajman was going well until this happened. Kept on losing wickets. Daniel Liaquat, when he came in and he bludgeoned one out of the park. But then this happened as well. Daniel going is in this innings.
And then after that flurry of wickets going down under pressure, a good catch taken by Shadad. Then came in another batter trying to go bigger, Rahil Khan. And then Shoaib tried his best, getting better of Abdul Ghaffar. 3 boundaries in this over, and they were favoured. But what an over! The game of fine margins. This could have been couple of runs. This game could have been tied. And the last ball, brain fade from Hamdan Tahir. He could have easily gone for that second run. And what a comeback victory for Reds. So the second victory in this tournament. Reds were asked to post a total. They could only just manage 74 in their allotted 10 overs. Haider Vasisha top scoring with 23. And pick of the bowlers was Awais Ahmed for Ajman. 2 wickets going for just 7 runs and couple of wickets for Ismail. The half stage of this game, everyone thought that Ajman are the favourites to get those couple of points. But what a comeback. The bowling unit did a pretty good job keeping Ajman to 73 in their allotted 10 overs. Hamdan Tahir remained unbeaten on 24 of 23 balls. Shoaib Ali managed quick 18, but what matters for Reds is that they won this game by 1 run. Abdul Ghaffar, couple of wickets in his kitty. Hazrat Luqman, he also bowled quite well tonight. Couple of wickets for Hazrat Luqman. And the action will continue here because there is one more game lineup here. It will be Abu Dhabi who will be taking on Emirates Blues. And it's just the right time to go to the sidelines for the post-match presentation. Over to you, Ahmed Khwaja.
Well, what an unbelievable match we have just witnessed here. Match number 31 of the 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fancode. Emirates Reds have managed to defend a score of just 75 runs against Ajman. It's time to give the player of the match medallion. It will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, and it goes to Abdul Ghaffar for his outstanding spell. 2 overs, 2 for 16, and they have pulled off a miraculous bowling effort to say the least. अब्दुल गफ़ार बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. इनिंग्स ब्रेक में क्या गपशप लगी थी? क्या आपको लग रहा था कि 75 रन का स्कोर हम लोग डिफेंड कर सकते हैं?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि हम मैच जीते हैं और सब लड़कों ने एफर्ट की है. बस यही प्लान था कि लो स्कोरिंग मैच है तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे जीतने की. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सब लड़कों ने एफर्ट की और हम मैच जीते हैं.
मैच के किस स्टेज पे आपको लगा था कि यार हमने इनको अब पकड़ लिया है?
जब पहला ओवर हुआ है ना 2-3 रन पे, तो स्पिनर ने अच्छी बॉलिंग किया तो हमें आइडिया हुआ कि स्पिनर जो है ना 2-3 ओवर और अच्छे निकले तो इंशाल्लाह हमारी बॉलिंग फास्ट बॉलर अच्छे हैं तो हम कवर कर लेंगे. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा लगा.
और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
मैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अपनी वालदा के नाम करना चाहूँगा.
क्या बात है, आप छा गए अब्दुल गफ़ार. Well, that's all from the post-match presentation for now. Well, we have another exciting match coming up. It's going to be Abu Dhabi taking on Emirates Blues in just about 10 minutes' time. Stay tuned for that. तू खिसका ले मैनू. Toss time for match number 32 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan. I have the two captains alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Abu Dhabi, we have Ali Abid. Leading team Emirates Blues, we have Ali Shan Sharafu, and of course our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, is going to be Abu Dhabi to flip the coin. Heads is the call and heads it is. Ali Abid, मुबारक हो, टॉस जीते हैं, क्या फैसला किया? हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे. पहले बैटिंग करेंगे. इस ट्रैक पे क्या आपको लग रहा है सेफ स्कोर होगा? कोशिश करेंगे 110 120 करें, क्योंकि ये लास्ट मैच में है कि 725 चेज हुआ. कोशिश करेंगे अच्छा टारगेट सेट करें तो फिर उसका डिफेंड करें. अब थोड़ा सा मस्ट विन स्टेज आगे टूर्नामेंट का. कोई टीम चेंजेस की है? जी एक चीज चेंजेस है, हैदर अली की जगह वो वहाब आया. बेस्ट ऑफ लक. Ali Shan unfortunately lost the toss. If you had won it, what would you have done?